Welcome to this transformative journey. If you're watching this video right now, I want you to take a moment and realize, it's no coincidence that you're here. You've been guided to this space because something powerful is about to unfold in your life. Today, we'll explore how to answer life's challenges like a true boss, empowering you to embrace your potential fully. Picture this: you're standing at a crossroads filled with opportunities, a palpable energy bubbling within you. You feel it, the shift in your mindset, the growing confidence that whispers, "I am ready." This is the pivotal moment we all long for, where the universe aligns perfectly to bring us closer to our aspirations. But how do we harness this energy? How do we ensure that, when the time comes, we respond with clarity and authority? Before we dive deeper, I have a small request. If you find value in what we're discussing today, please take a moment to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We're aiming for 40,000 subscribers, and your support makes a real difference. Also, if today's message resonates with you, leave a comment with the number 777. This simple act will send a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of this video and creating a ripple effect of positivity and transformation. Now, let's talk about trust. Trust is the bedrock of our journey today. Trust in yourself, trust in the unfolding of your life, and trust that the opportunities you've been waiting for are on their way. When you operate from a place of certainty and self-belief, you become a beacon that attracts the connections, experiences, and blessings that are already aligning with your energy. Throughout this video, I'll share personal anecdotes and relatable examples to illustrate the principles we'll discuss. For instance, I remember a time when I felt lost and uncertain about my path. I had doubts about my abilities, but through visualization and a shift in mindset, I learned to trust the process. This change was not easy, but it was transformative. We'll explore techniques like visualization, an incredibly powerful tool that helps you manifest your desires. I'll guide you through simple yet effective practices to create a positive emotional response around what you want to attract. You'll learn how to detach from the outcome, trusting that the universe knows the best timing for your desires to manifest. As we journey together, remember that patience is key. Sometimes, the hardest part of the process is waiting. But trust me, every moment spent in anticipation is leading you closer to your goals. The universe has a way of surprising us, often delivering our desires when we least expect them. So, are you ready to unlock your potential and embrace your role as the chosen one? If so, stay with me. The insights we'll uncover today could change your life forever. Let's dive in and discover how to answer life's questions like a boss. Your journey begins now, and I'm excited to share it with you. Trust is the cornerstone upon which our lives are built. It's an invisible force that shapes our relationships, influences our decisions, and ultimately dictates the trajectory of our journeys. When we talk about trust, we often think of trust in others, friends, family, or even colleagues. However, the most profound and transformative trust we can cultivate is trust in ourselves and the universe. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast canyon. Below, a river flows, carving its path through the landscape. To cross, you must trust in the strength of the bridge before you. This bridge represents your inner strength, your beliefs, and your connection to the universe. If you doubt its stability, you may hesitate, second-guessing your ability to make it across. But what if you take that leap of faith? What if you trust that the bridge will hold you, guiding you to the other side? This analogy beautifully illustrates the power of trust. When you trust in yourself, you open the door to possibilities that once seemed out of reach. You start to believe in your worth, your potential, and your right to pursue your dreams. Trust transforms fear into confidence. It shifts your mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance. When you trust, you step into a state of alignment with the universe, making it easier for opportunities to flow into your life. One personal experience comes to mind. A few years ago, I was at a crossroads in my career. I felt stuck, overwhelmed by self-doubt and uncertainty. The voice in my head was relentless, constantly reminding me of my failures and shortcomings. It was during this challenging time that I decided to practice self-trust. I began affirming my abilities and focusing on my past achievements, no matter how small. Over time, I noticed a shift. The more I trusted myself, the clearer my path became. Opportunities one had previously overlooked began to surface, and I found the courage to pursue them. Trust is not just a feeling, it's a practice. It requires ongoing effort and commitment. One effective way to cultivate trust is through visualization. Picture yourself achieving your goals. Envision the steps you need to take and feel the emotions associated with that success. This practice creates a strong emotional connection to your desired outcomes, reinforcing your belief in their inevitability. Moreover, trust in the universe plays a critical role in this journey. Recognizing that everything unfolds in perfect timing can be liberating. When you trust that the universe has your back, you release the pressure of controlling the outcome. This doesn't mean you become passive, rather, you take inspired action while remaining open to whatever comes your way. You understand that the universe may have a plan more magnificent than you can imagine. Let's consider another example. Think about the process of planting a seed. You carefully choose the right spot, nurture the soil, and water the seed. However, you don't dig it up every day to check its progress. Instead, you trust that, with time and care, it will grow into a flourishing plant. The same principle applies to your dreams and aspirations. Once you plant the seed of your intention, trust the process. Allow it to grow without the need for constant validation or immediate results. One of the most significant barriers to trust is the fear of failure. Many of us have been conditioned to view failure as a negative outcome rather than a stepping stone to growth. However, if you can shift your perspective, you'll see that failure is merely a part of the journey. Each setback offers valuable lessons that contribute to your development. When you trust that every experience is leading you to something greater, you become resilient in the face of challenges. As you cultivate trust, you will also notice a change in your energy. When you trust in your abilities and the universe's timing, you emit a magnetic frequency that attracts positive experiences. People will be drawn to your confidence and clarity, and opportunities will align with your aspirations. This is the essence of attraction. The more you trust, the more you attract. Trust also involves letting go of comparison. In a world dominated by social media and constant connectivity, it's easy to fall into the trap of measuring your journey against others. However, remember that everyone's path is unique. Your worth is not determined by someone else's achievements. By trusting in your journey, you can celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and embrace the unique qualities that make you who you are. In conclusion, the power of trust is transformative. It has the potential to shift your mindset, attract opportunities, and guide you toward your goals. By trusting yourself and the universe, you step into a realm of possibilities that can change your life. Embrace this journey, cultivate trust, and watch as the world unfolds before you in ways you never thought possible. Trust is not just a concept, it's a way of life, and it all begins with you. Reflecting on my journey, I can vividly recall a pivotal moment that reshaped my understanding of trust and its profound impact on my life. It was a time marked by uncertainty, a period when I felt as though I was standing on the precipice of change, staring into an abyss of doubt. At that point, I had just graduated from university, filled with dreams and ambitions, yet also paralyzed by the fear of what lay ahead. The world felt overwhelmingly large, and my aspirations seemed distant, like stars twinkling in a vast night sky. I remember sitting in my small apartment, surrounded by rejection letters from potential employers. Each letter felt like a weight added to my shoulders, a reminder of my perceived inadequacies. I was caught in a whirlwind of self-doubt, questioning my abilities and worth. It was during this tumultuous time that I realized I had two choices. I could either succumb to the fear or embrace the uncertainty and trust in my journey. One evening, as I sat at my desk, I decided to change my perspective. I took a deep breath and closed my eyes, allowing myself to visualize my future. I imagined what it would feel like to receive that first job offer, to walk into an office filled with colleagues who valued my contributions, and to finally feel that sense of belonging I so desperately craved. In that moment of visualization, something shifted within me. I began to trust that my efforts would bear fruit, even if I couldn't see the results immediately. I started to affirm my worth daily. I would look in the mirror and remind myself of the skills I possessed, the unique qualities that set me apart from others. I began to embrace the idea that rejection wasn't a reflection of my worth but rather a redirection towards something better suited for me. This newfound trust in myself gave me the courage to apply for opportunities one would have previously dismissed as unattainable. As I embarked on this journey, I also became more open to the universe's guidance. I started to pay attention to signs and synchronicities in my life. For instance, I remember meeting a stranger at a coffee shop who shared insights about a company I had never considered applying to. This brief conversation ignited a spark of curiosity within me, and I decided to explore this new path. Trusting that this encounter was not just a coincidence but a nudge from the universe, I researched the company and applied for a position. Weeks later, I received an invitation for an interview. I walked into that office with a sense of confidence I had never experienced before. I felt grounded in my worth, ready to showcase my skills and passion. The interview went exceptionally well, and I walked out with a sense of accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. I had broken free from the chains of doubt, replacing them with a sense of empowerment and trust in my abilities. Fast forward to a few days later, I received the call I had been waiting for. I was offered the job. In that moment, I realized how far I had come. The journey had taught me that trust is not just about believing in ourselves but also about being receptive to the opportunities that life presents. It was a reminder that every setback was merely a stepping stone towards something greater. As I settled into my new role, I continued to nurture that trust. I began to see challenges not as obstacles but as opportunities for growth. When faced with difficult projects or tight deadlines, I reminded myself of the journey that had brought me here. I embraced the idea that I was capable of overcoming any hurdle, and with each challenge I faced, my trust in myself deepened. This experience transformed my approach to life. I learned that trust is a dynamic process, one that requires ongoing effort and reflection. It's about recognizing that while we can't control every outcome, we can control our perspective and our response to the circumstances we encounter. Now, looking back, I understand that the power of trust has been a guiding force in my life. It has shaped my decisions, influenced my relationships, and opened doors I never imagined possible. Trusting myself allowed me to take risks, pursue my passions, and ultimately live a life aligned with my true purpose. In sharing this anecdote, I hope to inspire you to reflect on your own journey. What moments have challenged your trust? How can you cultivate a deeper belief in yourself and the universe? Embrace the uncertainty, take that leap of faith, and trust that you are exactly where you need to be. Your story is still unfolding, and the best is yet to come. Embracing your worth is one of the most transformative journeys you can undertake. It's a journey that requires self-reflection, courage, and a willingness to confront the beliefs that have held you back. In a world where external validation often overshadows self-acceptance, understanding and embracing your intrinsic worth becomes essential. I remember a time in my life when I struggled deeply with feelings of inadequacy. I was always seeking approval from others, constantly measuring my self-worth against the opinions and expectations of those around me. Whether it was in my professional life or personal relationships, I felt like I was never quite enough. No matter how many achievements I piled onto my resume or how many compliments I received from friends, that nagging voice of self-doubt remained. It was exhausting, and it took a toll on my mental health. Then, during a particularly challenging period, something shifted. I found myself at a crossroads, faced with decisions that would determine my next steps. In this moment of uncertainty, I realized that I could no longer rely on external validation to define my self-worth. I needed to embark on a journey of self-discovery and self-acceptance. This realization sparked a desire to dig deeper into my identity and what truly made me valuable. I began by reflecting on my strengths and the unique qualities that set me apart. Instead of focusing on what I lacked or how I compared to others, I started to celebrate my individuality. I made a list of my achievements, big and small, and took the time to appreciate the effort and dedication it took to reach those milestones. This simple act of acknowledgement was powerful. I began to understand that my worth was not contingent upon recognition from others but rather rooted in my experiences and the value I brought to the table. As I delved deeper into this journey, I encountered the concept of self-compassion. I learned that being kind to myself was just as important as recognizing my worth. I began to practice self-compassion by treating myself with the same kindness and understanding I would offer a friend. When I made mistakes or faced setbacks, instead of berating myself, I acknowledged the situation, learned from it, and moved forward without judgment. This shift in mindset was liberating. It allowed me to embrace my imperfections as part of the human experience rather than as flaws. Over time, I discovered the importance of surrounding myself with positive influences. I started to distance myself from relationships that drained my energy or made me question my worth. Instead, I sought out connections with individuals who uplifted me and celebrated my successes without jealousy or competition. These supportive relationships reinforced my sense of worth and reminded me that I was deserving of love and respect. One pivotal moment in this journey was when I decided to pursue a passion project that had long been on my mind. It was something I had always wanted to do but had held back due to fears of inadequacy and self-doubt. However, fueled by my newfound understanding of my worth, I took the leap. I poured my heart into this project, and the experience was transformative. Not only did I produce something I was proud of, but I also realized how much my worth was tied to following my passions and expressing my authentic self. As I continued to embrace my worth, I noticed a profound shift in my outlook on life. I became more resilient in the face of challenges, recognizing that setbacks were not a reflection of my value but rather opportunities for growth. I developed a stronger sense of self and began to approach situations with confidence and clarity. This newfound self-assurance opened doors I never thought possible, both personally and professionally. Embracing your worth is not a destination, it's an ongoing journey. It requires continuous self-reflection and a commitment to nurturing a positive relationship with yourself. It's about recognizing that you are enough, just as you are. You possess unique qualities, experiences, and perspectives that contribute to the richness of the world around you. As you embark on your journey to embrace your worth, remember that it's okay to seek support. Whether through therapy, mentorship, or simply confiding in trusted friends, sharing your experiences can provide valuable insights and encouragement. Surround yourself with those who uplift you and challenge you to see the best in yourself. In conclusion, embracing your worth is a powerful act of self-love and acceptance. It's about recognizing that you are deserving of all the good that life has to offer. As you navigate the complexities of life, remember to celebrate your achievements, practice self-compassion, and surround yourself with positivity. You are worthy of love, success, and happiness. Never forget that. Embrace your worth, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never imagined possible. Once upon a time, in a bustling city filled with ambition and dreams, there lived a young woman named Maya. She was bright, talented, and full of potential, yet she often found herself overshadowed by self-doubt and insecurity. Despite her many accomplishments, Maya struggled to see her own worth, constantly comparing herself to others and feeling as if she fell short. Maya worked at a marketing firm where she had been promoted several times due to her creativity and hard work. However, every time she received praise from her colleagues or superiors, a voice in her head would whisper that she didn't deserve it. She often thought, if only I could be as confident as Sarah, her colleague who seemed to sail through challenges effortlessly. This comparison left Maya feeling inadequate, even in her moments of success. One day, the firm announced an upcoming competition for a high-stakes project that would determine the next marketing campaign for a prestigious client. The opportunity excited her, but it was overshadowed by the fear of failure. As she prepared her pitch, her mind was flooded with thoughts of doubt. What if my ideas aren't good enough? What if they laugh at me? These thoughts consumed her, paralyzing her creativity. Determined to push through, Maya decided to seek advice from her mentor, Lucy, who had always believed in her potential. When they met, Maya expressed her fears and insecurities, expecting Lucy to reassure her with platitudes. Instead, Lucy listened intently and then shared her own story of struggle. She recounted how, early in her career, she too had faced moments of doubt and self-criticism. Lucy explained that embracing her worth had been a gradual process filled with setbacks and learning experiences. Inspired by Lucy's honesty, Maya realized that everyone grapples with self-doubt at some point, even those who appear confident. This revelation sparked a shift in her mindset. Lucy encouraged Maya to focus on her strengths rather than her perceived shortcomings. Think about what makes your ideas unique, she said. Trust in your creativity and the perspective you bring to the table. With renewed determination, Maya returned to her project. She spent hours crafting her pitch, allowing her authentic voice to shine through. Instead of worrying about how her ideas would be received, she focused on expressing her passion and creativity. She infused her presentation with personal anecdotes and innovative concepts that reflected her unique viewpoint. The day of the presentation arrived, and Maya stood in front of the panel, her heart racing. As she began to speak, she felt a wave of anxiety wash over her. But then she remembered Lucy's words and took a deep breath. She spoke with conviction, sharing her ideas and the reasoning behind them. As she presented, Maya noticed the panel's engagement. They were nodding and taking notes. For the first time, she felt a sense of ownership over her work. When she finished, there was a moment of silence, followed by applause. The panel praised her creativity and the originality of her ideas. Maya felt a rush of relief and joy, realizing that her worth was not tied to the opinions of others but rooted in her passion and hard work. She had stepped out of her comfort zone and embraced her unique perspective. In the days that followed, Maya received feedback from the panel, and to her delight, her pitch was selected for the campaign. This experience transformed her relationship with self-worth. She no longer felt the need to compare herself to others. Instead, she began to celebrate her individuality and the qualities that made her who she was. Maya's journey didn't end there. She continued to face challenges in her career, but each time doubt crept in, she reminded herself of that pivotal moment. She learned to embrace her worth, recognizing that it was not defined by others but by her own beliefs and actions. With every new project and opportunity, she approached life with a sense of confidence that had once seemed elusive. Eventually, Maya became a mentor herself, guiding others who struggled with similar feelings of inadequacy. She shared her story, emphasizing the importance of embracing one's worth and the power of vulnerability. Maya understood that by acknowledging her own journey, she could inspire others to do the same. In the end, Maya learned that embracing her worth was a lifelong journey, one that required continuous self-reflection and growth. She discovered that true confidence comes from within and that everyone has their own unique path. As she navigated the complexities of life, she carried with her the invaluable lesson that worthiness is inherent, and it is up to each of us to embrace it fully. This story serves as a reminder that we all have the power to overcome self-doubt and embrace our worth. Like Maya, we can learn to celebrate our individuality and recognize the unique contributions we bring to the world. It's a journey worth taking, filled with growth, resilience, and the ultimate realization that we are enough, just as we are. Visualization is a powerful tool that allows us to tap into our imagination to create a mental picture of our goals and desires. By harnessing the power of our minds, we can foster a positive mindset, build confidence, and ultimately manifest our aspirations into reality. The beauty of visualization lies in its ability to bridge the gap between where we are and where we want to be, making it an invaluable technique for personal growth and success. To begin with, it's essential to understand that visualization is more than just daydreaming. It involves actively engaging your senses to create a vivid mental image of your desired outcome. This can include imagining the sights, sounds, feelings, and even smells associated with your goals. The more detailed and immersive your visualization, the more effective it will be. One of the most effective techniques is guided imagery. This involves finding a quiet space where you can relax and focus your mind. Start by closing your eyes and taking a few deep breaths to center yourself. Once you feel calm, begin to visualize a specific goal you want to achieve. Picture yourself in a scenario where you have already accomplished this goal. For instance, if you aim to deliver a successful presentation, imagine walking onto the stage confidently, feeling the warmth of the spotlight, and hearing the audience's applause. Engaging all your senses in this visualization helps create a strong emotional connection to your goal. Another powerful technique is the use of vision boards. A vision board is a physical representation of your goals, typically created by collaging images and words that resonate with your aspirations. To create a vision board, gather magazines, printouts, or any visuals that inspire you and represent your dreams. Arrange them on a poster board or digital platform, placing images that evoke strong emotions and align with your desires. Once completed, place your vision board in a prominent location where you will see it daily. This constant visual reminder reinforces your goals and keeps you motivated. Affirmations are another vital aspect of visualization. These are positive statements that reinforce your beliefs and align your mindset with your goals. For instance, if your goal is to cultivate self-confidence, you might repeat affirmations such as, "I am confident and capable," or "I trust in my abilities." Incorporating affirmations into your visualization practice can enhance its effectiveness. As you visualize your success, repeat your affirmations aloud or in your mind, reinforcing your belief in your capabilities. A technique that many athletes and high performers use is mental rehearsal. This involves mentally practicing a specific skill or scenario before executing it in real life. For instance, a musician might visualize themselves performing flawlessly on stage, or an athlete might imagine themselves crossing the finish line first. This technique prepares the mind for success, reducing anxiety, and boosting confidence. When you mentally rehearse your desired outcome, you create a neural pathway that makes it easier to achieve in reality. Another approach is to use the future self visualization. This technique involves imagining yourself 5 or 10 years into the future, having already achieved your goals. Picture where you are, what you are doing, and how you feel. This exercise not only clarifies your goals but also helps you identify the steps you need to take to reach them. By connecting with your future self, you can gain insight into the actions and attitudes that will lead you to success. Incorporating mindfulness into your visualization practice can further enhance its effectiveness. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment and fully engaged with your thoughts and feelings. As you visualize your goals, pay attention to any emotions that arise. Acknowledge any doubts or fears, but don't let them overshadow your vision. Cultivating a sense of awareness allows you to navigate through negative thoughts and reinforces your commitment to your goals. To maximize the benefits of visualization, consistency is key. Set aside dedicated time each day to practice your visualization techniques. Whether it's in the morning to set a positive tone for the day or in the evening to reflect on your progress, making visualization a regular habit will deepen your connection to your goals. Over time, you'll find that you are more aligned with your desires and more motivated to take action. Finally, it's essential to pair visualization with tangible actions. While visualization is a powerful tool for manifestation, it's equally important to take steps toward your goals in the real world. Use your visualizations as a source of inspiration and motivation, propelling you to take actionable steps toward achieving your dreams. Visualization techniques can be a profound catalyst for change, enabling you to harness the power of your mind to create the reality you desire. By engaging your senses, practicing regularly, and combining visualization with affirmations and action, you can transform your aspirations into tangible achievements. Remember, the journey begins within, and by visualizing your success, you pave the way for a brighter future filled with possibility and fulfillment. Embrace these techniques and watch as your dreams unfold before you. Embarking on the journey of personal growth and self-improvement can be both exciting and daunting. However, breaking it down into practical steps can make the process more approachable and achievable. Whether you're aiming to enhance your self-worth, develop new skills, or achieve specific goals, implementing structured steps can pave the way for significant transformation. The first step in this journey is to clarify your goals. Take time to reflect on what you genuinely want to achieve. This could range from improving your health, advancing your career, or cultivating better relationships. Write down your goals, ensuring they are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. SMART. For example, instead of saying, "I want to get fit," you might specify, "I want to run a 5K in 3 months." By clearly defining your objectives, you create a roadmap that will guide your actions. Once your goals are set, it's essential to break them down into smaller, manageable tasks. Large goals can feel overwhelming, but dissecting them into bite-sized steps makes them more attainable. For instance, if your goal is to run a 5K, your smaller tasks might include walking for 20 minutes 3 times a week, gradually increasing your running time, and incorporating strength training to build endurance. This approach not only makes your goals feel more achievable but also provides a sense of progress as you complete each task. Next, create a consistent routine that incorporates these tasks. Establishing a daily or weekly schedule helps embed your new habits into your lifestyle. For example, if you've committed to exercising, designate specific days and times for your workouts. Consistency is crucial. The more regularly you engage in these activities, the more natural they will become. Over time, these small actions will accumulate, leading to significant progress toward your goals. In addition to establishing routines, consider utilizing tools and resources that can aid your journey. This might include apps for tracking your progress, journals for self-reflection, or books and online courses that expand your knowledge. For instance, if you're looking to improve your professional skills, you might find an online course that aligns with your goals. By leveraging these resources, you enhance your learning and stay motivated. Accountability can also play a vital role in your journey. Share your goals with a friend, family member, or mentor who can support and encourage you. Regular check-ins with someone who understands your aspirations can provide motivation and keep you on track. They can celebrate your successes with you and help you navigate any challenges that arise, making the journey feel less isolating. Another practical step is to practice self-reflection regularly. Set aside time to evaluate your progress, assess what's working, and identify areas for improvement. This could be a weekly or monthly ritual where you review your accomplishments and challenges. Self-reflection allows you to celebrate your victories, learn from setbacks, and adjust your strategies as needed. It encourages a growth mindset, as you view challenges as opportunities for learning rather than failures. As you progress, it's essential to celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Recognizing your accomplishments reinforces positive behavior and fosters motivation. Create a reward system for yourself. This could be as simple as treating yourself to a favorite activity or indulging in something you enjoy after completing a significant milestone. Celebrating achievements helps cultivate a positive mindset and keeps you engaged in your journey. Additionally, maintain a positive mindset throughout your process. It's natural to encounter obstacles and setbacks, but how you respond to these challenges can significantly impact your progress. Practice resilience by reframing negative thoughts into positive affirmations. Instead of thinking, "I'll never succeed," remind yourself, "I am capable of overcoming challenges." This shift in perspective helps cultivate a more optimistic outlook and strengthens your determination. Finally, be patient with yourself. Personal growth is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, effort, and perseverance. Acknowledge that there will be ups and downs along the way, and that's perfectly normal. Embrace the process and trust that each step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goals. In summary, the journey of personal growth can be navigated through practical steps. By clarifying your goals, breaking them down into manageable tasks, establishing routines, utilizing resources, seeking accountability, engaging in self-reflection, celebrating achievements, maintaining a positive mindset, and practicing patience, you create a solid foundation for transformation. Remember, every journey begins with a single step, and by taking consistent action, you can achieve your aspirations and unlock your full potential. Embrace the process, stay committed, and watch as you evolve into the best version of yourself. In the fast-paced world we live in, the concepts of letting go and patience can often feel like distant ideals, overshadowed by the relentless pursuit of immediate results. Yet, these two qualities are essential for personal growth, healing, and achieving long-term success. Understanding how to embrace both can lead to profound transformations in our lives. Letting go is often one of the most challenging aspects of personal development. It involves releasing attachments to past experiences, relationships, and expectations that no longer serve us. This could be letting go of a toxic relationship that drains your energy or relinquishing the need for perfection in your work. Holding on to these burdens can weigh us down, preventing us from moving forward and embracing new opportunities. A personal experience comes to mind that highlights the power of letting go. A few years ago, I found myself in a job that, while stable, left me feeling unfulfilled and stifled. I was afraid to leave because of the security it provided, yet I knew deep down that it wasn't where I was meant to be. The fear of the unknown kept me locked in a situation that no longer aligned with my aspirations. After much reflection, I realized that my attachment to that job was rooted in fear of failure, fear of change, and fear of judgment. It was then that I decided to practice the art of letting go. I began by acknowledging my feelings and understanding that it was okay to want more for myself. I wrote down my fears, which helped externalize them and made them seem less daunting. As I engaged in this process, I started to visualize my ideal career and the life I wanted to create. This act of visualization became a catalyst for change. I began to see that letting go wasn't about abandoning my responsibilities, rather, it was about freeing myself from the constraints that held me back. I took the leap and started exploring new opportunities, ultimately leading me to a role that aligned with my passions and values. Patience, on the other hand, is a virtue that often requires cultivation. In a society that prizes instant gratification, waiting for results can feel counterintuitive. However, patience is essential for fostering resilience and perseverance. When we embark on a new journey, whether it's pursuing a career change, starting a new project, or working on personal development, results often take time to manifest. During my transition to a new job, I encountered setbacks that tested my patience. There were moments of self-doubt, rejections, and uncertainty about whether I had made the right choice. In those times, I reminded myself that meaningful change doesn't happen overnight. I learned to embrace the process and trust that each step I took, no matter how small, was leading me closer to my goals. One way to cultivate patience is by focusing on the present moment. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation or deep breathing exercises, can help ground us and alleviate the anxiety that often accompanies waiting. By training ourselves to be present, we can appreciate the journey rather than fixating solely on the destination. Another effective strategy is to set realistic expectations. Acknowledge that progress may be slow and that setbacks are part of the process. By shifting our mindset to view challenges as opportunities for growth, we cultivate resilience and prepare ourselves for the inevitable ups and downs. Letting go and patience also go hand in hand when it comes to healing from past traumas or disappointments. The journey of healing is rarely linear, it requires time and self-compassion. As we navigate our emotions, we must practice patience with ourselves, allowing space for grief, anger, or sadness. This process of letting go can be liberating, freeing us from the emotional burdens that have held us captive. One of the most powerful lessons I learned during my journey was the importance of trusting the timing of my life. There were moments when I wanted immediate results, but I soon realized that the universe has its own rhythm. By surrendering to that rhythm and trusting the unfolding of my path, I found a sense of peace. This acceptance allowed me to let go of resistance and embrace the journey with an open heart. Incorporating gratitude into this process can also enhance our ability to let go and practice patience. When we focus on what we are grateful for, we shift our perspective from what we lack to what we have. This shift fosters a sense of abundance and contentment, making it easier to release attachments and trust the process. Ultimately, letting go and patience are interconnected elements of personal growth. Letting go frees us from emotional burdens, while patience allows us to navigate the complexities of life with grace. Together, they create a fertile ground for transformation, enabling us to embrace new opportunities and experiences. As you embark on your journey, remember that it's okay to let go of what no longer serves you. Trust that the universe has a plan for you, and practice patience as you navigate the path ahead. Embrace each moment, celebrate your progress, and know that the journey itself is just as important as the destination. By cultivating these qualities, you'll find yourself growing stronger, more resilient, and more aligned with your true self. Personal reflection is a powerful tool for self-discovery, growth, and understanding. It offers the opportunity to pause amidst the chaos of daily life and examine our thoughts, feelings, and experiences with a critical yet compassionate eye. In this space of reflection, we can gain insights that propel us forward, helping us align our actions with our values and aspirations. Reflecting on my own life, I can pinpoint several moments that have shaped who I am today. One of the most significant periods of reflection occurred during a particularly challenging time in my career. I found myself feeling unfulfilled and directionless, stuck in a job that didn't resonate with my passions. The daily grind felt like an endless loop, where my creativity and enthusiasm were stifled. It was during this time that I realized the importance of taking a step back to reflect on my journey. I began by journaling my thoughts and feelings. This practice provided a safe space to express my frustrations and fears without judgment. As I poured my emotions onto the pages, I discovered patterns in my thinking that had previously gone unnoticed. I recognized that I was clinging to the security of my job at the expense of my happiness. This realization was both liberating and daunting. It dawned on me that I had the power to change my circumstances, but it would require courage and a willingness to confront my fears. As I continued this reflective practice, I started to ask myself deeper questions: what truly brings me joy? What are my core values? What do I want my life to look like in the next 5 or 10 years? These questions guided my exploration and helped clarify my desires. I discovered that creativity and connection were at the heart of my aspirations, and I yearned for a career that allowed me to express these qualities. In this journey of self-discovery, I also learned the importance of acknowledging my strengths and accomplishments. Often, we are our harshest critics, focusing on our perceived shortcomings while overlooking our successes. By reflecting on my past achievements, I gained confidence in my abilities. I reminded myself of the skills I had developed, the challenges I had overcome, and the positive impact I had made in various roles. This shift in perspective was empowering and served as a reminder that I was capable of creating the life I desired. Another aspect of personal reflection is recognizing the value of setbacks and failures. Initially, I viewed these experiences as obstacles, but through reflection, I began to see them as opportunities for growth. Each challenge carried valuable lessons that contributed to my resilience and adaptability. I learned to reframe my perspective, viewing failures not as endpoints but as stepping stones toward success. This mindset shift allowed me to approach future challenges with renewed determination and optimism. As I delved deeper into my reflective practice, I realized the importance of aligning my actions with my values. I began to create a vision for my life, one that incorporated my passions, strengths, and aspirations. This vision acted as a compass, guiding my decisions and helping me prioritize what truly mattered. I started to take small, actionable steps toward my goals, whether it was enrolling in a course to advance my skills or networking with individuals in my desired field. Each step reinforced my commitment to living a more authentic life. Moreover, personal reflection encouraged me to cultivate gratitude. I began to appreciate the present moment and recognize the abundance in my life. By shifting my focus from what I lacked to what I had, I fostered a sense of contentment that permeated my journey. Gratitude became a daily practice, reminding me to celebrate the small victories and cherish the relationships that enriched my life. Through this reflective journey, I also learned the importance of self-compassion. It's easy to fall into the trap of self-judgment, especially during times of uncertainty. However, practicing self-compassion allowed me to treat myself with kindness and understanding. I learned to acknowledge my feelings without harsh criticism, recognizing that it's okay to struggle and that growth often comes from discomfort. Ultimately, personal reflection is an ongoing process. It requires a commitment to self-exploration and a willingness to embrace vulnerability. As I continue to navigate life's complexities, I find solace in returning to this practice. It serves as a reminder to check in with myself, to reassess my goals, and to ensure that my actions align with my values. As you embark on your own journey of personal reflection, I encourage you to create space for introspection. Whether through journaling, meditation, or simply quiet contemplation, allow yourself the time to explore your thoughts and feelings. Embrace the insights that arise, and don't shy away from difficult emotions. Remember that reflection is not about perfection, it's about understanding and growth. In conclusion, personal reflection has the power to transform our lives. It fosters self-awareness, clarity, and a deeper connection to our true selves. By engaging in this practice, we can navigate our journeys with intention and purpose, unlocking the potential for meaningful change. Embrace the process, trust your journey, and allow reflection to guide you toward a more authentic and fulfilling life. As we reach the end of this exploration into personal growth, self-reflection, and the transformative power of letting go and patience, it becomes clear that this journey is deeply personal and unique for each individual. The insights and practices discussed throughout this narrative serve as guiding principles that can help illuminate the path to self-discovery and fulfillment. The journey of personal growth begins with awareness. It requires us to look inward, to confront our fears, and to acknowledge our strengths and weaknesses. This awareness opens the door to understanding ourselves more deeply, allowing us to identify what truly matters in our lives. In a world that often demands conformity, taking the time to reflect on our values and aspirations is not just beneficial but essential. It empowers us to make choices that align with our authentic selves. Letting go emerges as a vital component of this process. It invites us to release attachments that no longer serve us, be it toxic relationships, limiting beliefs, or unfulfilling roles. This act of letting go is not merely about abandoning the past, it is about creating space for new opportunities and experiences. It requires courage and vulnerability, but the rewards are profound. In shedding what weighs us down, we make room for growth, creativity, and the pursuit of our true passions. Patience plays an equally crucial role in personal development. In a society that often prioritizes instant gratification, cultivating patience can feel counterintuitive. Yet, meaningful change takes time. It requires consistent effort, self-compassion, and resilience in the face of challenges. By embracing patience, we learn to appreciate the journey itself rather than fixating solely on the destination. Each step, each setback, becomes a valuable part of our story, contributing to our growth and understanding. Through personal reflection, we can gain clarity and insight into our experiences. This practice helps us recognize patterns in our thoughts and behaviors, allowing us to make informed decisions that align with our desires. Reflection fosters gratitude, enabling us to celebrate our achievements and appreciate the lessons learned from our challenges. It is a reminder that growth is not a linear path, it is filled with twists and turns, each offering opportunities for learning and evolution. As we navigate our journeys, it is essential to remember that we are not alone. Seeking support from friends, mentors, or communities can provide encouragement and accountability. Sharing our experiences and connecting with others who are on similar paths fosters a sense of belonging and reminds us of our shared humanity. We are all in this together, striving for growth and fulfillment in our own ways. In conclusion, the journey of personal growth is a continuous process of self-discovery, letting go, and cultivating patience. It is an invitation to live authentically and to embrace the complexities of life with grace. By engaging in self-reflection, we can navigate our paths with intention, aligning our actions with our values and aspirations. Letting go allows us to release what no longer serves us, creating space for new possibilities. Patience teaches us to appreciate the journey and to trust in the unfolding of our lives. As you embark on your own journey, remember that it's okay to take your time. Embrace the process of growth, and be gentle with yourself along the way. Celebrate your progress, learn from your setbacks, and allow your experiences to shape you into the person you aspire to be. The path may be challenging, but it is also rich with opportunities for learning, connection, and transformation. Ultimately, the journey of personal growth is about becoming more fully yourself. It is about uncovering your potential, embracing your uniqueness, and living a life that resonates with your values and dreams. Trust in your journey, lean into the process, and allow the insights you gain along the way to guide you toward a more fulfilling and authentic life. The adventure of self-discovery awaits, and every step you take brings you closer to the person you are meant to be. As we conclude this exploration into the themes of personal growth, reflection, and the interplay of letting go and patience, it's essential to appreciate the profound impact these concepts can have on our lives. Each individual's journey is unique, shaped by personal experiences, aspirations, and challenges. However, the universal truths underlying these themes resonate with many, offering insights that can guide us through the complexities of life. At the heart of personal growth lies the understanding that change is not only possible but also necessary. Embracing change requires a willingness to confront our fears and step out of our comfort zones. It is often in these moments of discomfort that we discover our true potential. The journey is not always easy, it demands courage, self-discipline, and resilience. Yet, as we venture into the unknown, we open ourselves up to new opportunities and experiences that can enrich our lives. Letting go is a vital aspect of this process. It teaches us that holding on to past experiences, whether they are relationships, regrets, or expectations, can hinder our progress. The act of letting go is not a sign of weakness, rather, it is an affirmation of our strength and a commitment to our well-being. By releasing what no longer serves us, we create space for growth and transformation. This process may involve grief and struggle, but ultimately, it leads to liberation and a renewed sense of purpose. Patience, too, plays a crucial role in our journey. In an age defined by instant gratification, cultivating patience can feel like a daunting challenge. However, it is through patience that we learn to appreciate the journey itself. Each step we take, whether forward or backward, contributes to our growth. Embracing the idea that meaningful change takes time allows us to cultivate a deeper connection with ourselves and our aspirations. It fosters resilience, enabling us to navigate setbacks with grace and determination. Personal reflection serves as a powerful tool in this process. Taking the time to reflect on our experiences, thoughts, and emotions provides clarity and insight. It helps us identify patterns in our behavior and understand the underlying motivations driving our actions. By engaging in reflection regularly, we can align our choices with our values and aspirations, making informed decisions that propel us forward. This practice encourages us to celebrate our successes, learn from our failures, and continuously evolve. As we navigate our personal journeys, it's important to recognize the value of community and support. Sharing our experiences with others and seeking guidance from mentors or friends creates connections that are essential for growth. These relationships remind us that we are not alone in our struggles and aspirations. By fostering a sense of belonging, we create an environment that nurtures our development and encourages us to strive for our goals. In the process of personal growth, we also discover the importance of self-compassion. The journey is not linear, and there will be moments of doubt and frustration. Treating ourselves with kindness during these times is crucial. Self-compassion allows us to acknowledge our imperfections and recognize that it's okay to stumble along the way. Embracing our humanity fosters resilience and encourages us to keep moving forward. As we reflect on the journey of personal growth, it's essential to remember that it is a lifelong process. There will always be new challenges to face, new goals to pursue, and new lessons to learn. Embracing this ongoing journey with an open heart and mind allows us to evolve continuously. Each chapter we write contributes to the story of who we are becoming. In closing, the themes of letting go, patience, and personal reflection serve as guiding lights on the path of self-discovery and growth. By embracing these principles, we empower ourselves to navigate life's challenges with intention and purpose. The journey may be filled with uncertainties and obstacles, but it is also rich with opportunities for transformation and fulfillment. As you continue on your own journey, May you find the courage to let go of what no longer serves you, the patience to trust the process, and the wisdom to reflect on your experiences. Embrace each moment, celebrate your progress, and remain open to the possibilities that lie ahead. The path to personal growth is a beautiful adventure, and every step you take brings you closer to the authentic self you are meant to be. Trust in your journey, and allow it to unfold with grace and purpose.